Hi, my name is Keith and I'm known as a Florida Stone Man. And today I'm going to be teaching you about fast ways you guys can increase your frequencies. I'm doing this video today handheld because last time I put it on a burnt palm tree stump and it fell down and I had to not reset the video, but edit two videos together. So in this video I'll just be recording as I walk around. It's really nice. It's kind of nice and sunny outside. It's really chill weather. I mean, it's not chill, it's hot in South Florida, but I'm used to the heat. I have a bunch of crystals to cool me down. I'm gonna be walking back and forth, showing you guys the scenery. It's really nice out here. Just look at the clouds. Look how beautiful life is. Welcome to my channel. If you guys are new, this video is all about how you guys can increase your frequency. What do I mean by increasing your frequency? If you want to attract more things that you want into your life, you have to be on a certain level to match that, and certain levels will counter what you're trying to attract. So if you're on a lower level, if your frequency is low, because it doesn't matter how bad you want something, it doesn't matter how bad you need something, it actually does matter, but it doesn't matter in that you wanting or needing it more pushes it further and further away from you. This is something we see in the law of attraction. There's a law of need. There's there's fish hopping around in the water. How cool. This is I barely see fish hop out of the water here, and yes, it's nice and hot out here, but literally when it comes to the law of attraction, when it comes to attracting more of what you want into your life, I'm gonna teach you the secret ways into getting whatever you want, no matter how impossible it looks. It just takes some discipline. It takes some trial and error. It takes just you mastering your mind and becoming a higher version of yourself by challenging yourself. So instant gratification is you want something, but it's easier to act a certain way that you already are than it is to portray the way that you already are attracting it. What do I mean by that? And I had a talk with one of my angels last night about this specifically, and one of the words was what's it called? I forgot the two words. It's what smokers do. People who smoke cigarettes know that it's killing them, for one, but they do want to get better. It's not contradicting beliefs. It's something. Why did the word slip my mind? No, that's one of the words. Maybe you guys know what I'm talking about, but it's literally you want to attract something. You want to change something about your situation, but you find different ways to not change your situation just based on how you want to feel in the current moment. But your current moment is actually what is attracting more of what you have. Now, there are some hacks around this. There are some ways around this. For example, if you are someone who's in need of money, then you're going to be hunting jobs. You're going to be hunting applications. You might be going to 100 different applications or 100 different places, and it seems like none of them are hiring you. Have you ever been in a place where you already have a job, you don't really care to have another job, and maybe you apply for jobs for fun, maybe you're getting job offers and you don't even need a job? If you notice the difference between these two energies is that, one, you already have a job, so yeah, it's really hot and I'm sweating, if you can't tell. One, you already have a job, you don't need a job, and you'll notice people are offering you jobs left and right. Maybe if you're depending on how comfortable you are in your job and depending on how much you put yourself out there. I might be pouring sweat this video. It's super nice and super hot out here, but when it comes to that, you're attracting more of what you already have. And I made a video on this last night. This is broken up into a few different ways. So there's one, the way you think. So your thoughts produce electricity. It's generating electricity, attracting more of that. So if you're having want or need thoughts, then at that point, it's not as bad as acting on it, because the thoughts are just thoughts. And because we have 100,000 thoughts a day. So if you just keep the thoughts, because we're humans, so we're not 100% gonna be able to stop every thought, especially the ones that we don't want, but it's different when we act upon the thought. So maybe you're stressing out about money. Maybe you're stressing out about trying to find love. Maybe you're stressing out about neighbors, friends, family, etc. And you want to change your situation. The first step is to stop at the thoughts. So understand the thoughts are thoughts, and they're just going to be thoughts. It's painful to just keep thinking the thoughts, but if you ignore them as much as you can, you'll eventually see some kind of shift in your situation come your way. what else does this apply to? So let's just say you're stressing, right? And the second you start talking about how stressed you are is when things start going really downhill and your frequency starts to tank. What do I mean by this? I did talk about this yesterday. You should watch yesterday's video about hopping realities. And this video actually adds to that video because it's teaching you different ways to shift your frequency upwards, even though you're not in the place to shift your frequency upwards right now. So let's just say, and remember, I talked about this yesterday. So and you pay attention, the things you pay attention to is things you're paying with your energy. So if you're paying attention to something, you're literally paying it attention. Light is energy. Energy is currency in the spiritual realm, just like it is money. So when you meditate, you're actually paying with your energy. You're paying with your attention. That's why you get your gifts opened, is because you pay with it. You pay with your intentions. Now, and you pay with misintention sometimes too. We see that all the time anyway. But in this case, we're paying with our intention. So your thoughts are worth like 1 point, right? One peso, one US dollar, right? You're paying with your thoughts, but it's only like $1. It's only $1 here, $1 there, $1 here. But when you start speaking about it out loud, it's $30. So every time you speak about it, it's $30 towards what you don't want. $30, $30, $30, $30 versus $1, $1, $1. So these thoughts have different energetic payments than words do. And words, the way you speak, is going to affect eventually how you act. It goes into your energy field, and now you start acting stressed out. So it went from, now you're giving $30 and ones and 30s to, and the way you start acting is worth hundreds. It's literally worth hundreds. So now you're paying hundreds of energy dollars, plus hundreds of energy dollars, plus the ones, plus the 30s. It starts adding up, and you're paying for something you don't even want. Do you want to be there? No, that's not what no. So in this video, the first way to start increasing your frequency is to start just acknowledging that the thoughts are just thoughts, and if you don't act on them, if you don't speak on them, like just ignoring your current reality and trusting that you're going to get to where you desire, guess what? You're going to start seeing instant shifts on like a very small level, and then it takes 9 days of consistent thought thinking. It goes 9 days, then 31 days, and then you start seeing massive changes, massive, giant changes. I do highly suggest you guys do just affirm what you want and just leave it alone. So 3 times a day, say 3 affirmations, and then forget about it. Because remember how I said you're paying for things whether you want it or not? Some people wonder why their affirmations don't work. Your affirmations don't work because you're doing so many counter affirmations. Remember how I just said that you pay $30 when you we're talking about thoughts as energy, because I like you guys to get this concept because it's really important, because so many people don't know why they're stuck in the situation they're in when you're paying for stuff with your energy left and right, and you're wondering why things don't change. It's because you're paying so much energy into something you don't want. I would like you guys to get in the habit of to stop paying for what you don't want. Now, like I said, it's okay. It's okay to have thoughts towards what you don't want. You're stressing out about money, but you're not talking about it. You're not oversharing it with people. And trust me, when you share it with someone, those 30s are going out. I would like you guys to start thinking about this as energetic payments, because this is how your frequency tanks. You're paying for a lower frequency. This is what people don't know. You are paying for a lower frequency. And it sucks because you don't want to be paying for it. It's something you don't want. It's a subscription you didn't really want to sign up for, but you didn't really know it until I just told you. This is how systems keep people in a very low place. This is a little secret, because you're paying with your energy. You're paying with your spirit at this point. Now, when it comes to shifting your frequency upwards, and sometimes some of you will get freakishly lucky when you do this, there's other things you can do as well. So, number 1, this is the biggest thing to increase your frequency. Just keep it at thoughts. It's okay. They're only worth ones. It's only ones. So you might spend 30 ones, but the 30 thoughts is not as bad as saying it something 30 times, because now that was, every time you say it, it's $30 with your energy money to a lower frequency and paying for a lower frequency. And just the thing about this is consistency. The longer you can do it, the more it'll pay off, if you get what I mean. Now, once you've established this, once you're fully aware of this is not what you want, this is not what you claim, start doing other things. Keep yourself busy. Number 2, to increase your frequency, is to stay busy. You have to keep your mind going. And you have to be doing things that are working towards helping you grow. This could just be your passions. If you want to weave a basket, if you want to, what's it called? Do resin paintings or resin art or whatever it's called. Do that. It's going to increase your frequency because you're doing something you like. You're doing something you like. You're paying for a frequency that is making you happy, and you're going to attract more things that you like, including the thing that you wanted in the first place, but you put to the back of your mind and forgot about as much as you could. And that's what you're attracting. The second way to increase your, well, this is not the second way. I've said a few ways in this video without even realizing it, but the next way to increase your frequency sounds kind of odd. Change the energy of your room. Number one, clean your room up. Clean it up. Make sure your room is very clean. Make sure the rooms in your house are very clean. Dirty rooms invite stagnant energy. If you have a bunch of furniture you've never moved around in like 3 years, move it around. Change it out. Throw some old furniture out. Start switching things up. This is really going to help. The next thing is you want to mop the floor, do a spiritual floor wash, you can burn frankincense and myrrh throughout the house. And this actually leads me to my next point. Start getting the habit of burning diffusers or burning incense. Burning incense is actually better than running diffusers, but not everyone can burn incense. Diffusers are wonderful. They have a different element than the incense do, because diffusers are more water-based and they go into a vapor element. The incense is more of a smoke element, and it's actually kind of like in the spiritual realms, it has some kind of sacrificial energy to it because the herb has died. It's burning on the charcoal disc, and now it's going up into the atmosphere, into the other spiritual realms. With the diffuser, it's more the essence. It's kind of like the blood of the herb versus actually the body of the herb. It sounds wild, but this is why incense is more effective. And you burn incense on a charcoal disc throughout your home, the molecules on a spiritual level in your environment are changing. So if frankincense has such a high frequency, and myrrh has such a high frequency, and you burn it throughout your home, the energy and the frequency of your home is forced to change. And if you might not be in alignment, the energy around you is in alignment, and the energy is going to be pulling what you want to you much quicker. So this is wonderful. So if you want to, I'm going to give you guys some secrets in this video as well. I'm going to give you some incense burning recipes. It's very simple ones. Number one, orange peels. For some reason, orange peels attract abundances, like massive abundance of wealth. So you put maybe a tiny bit of brown sugar, a very small bit because it'll burn different on a charcoal disc. Brown sugar, orange peel. You can add other things as well. Nutmeg and orange peel is one of the best ever. It'll change everything. And then you can just play with it. So add orange peel, and then one day star anise. Orange peel, and you'll feel led to add different things to it. So you'll have your own recipes based on what your angels are telling you guys to do. But orange peel plus whatever else will attract wealth into the house to everyone who lives there, not just you. And when everyone in the house is doing well, then everyone's happy. Everything's going well, and it's easy to attract more of what you want when everyone's frequency is high. The next thing you can do if you need more protection, cloves plus whatever else, because cloves actually attract a whole bunch of abundance, love, etc. And cloves attract everything else as well, everything good, and pushes away the bad. So if you want more protection, then you can do cloves and agrimony, cloves and etc. You can do cloves and lemon peel if you want to get fishy energies out of your house. You can also use onion peel. Onion peel is very good for wealth and abundance. It's just for you guys to get creative with. If you want to attract love, of course, burn roses and cinnamon in your home. You're going to be very busy after that. Be careful what you ask for, because you'll get lots of love after that. And yes, I'm sweating. My hair is sweating. It's super hot out here. This is actually some of the easiest, fastest ways to increase your frequency. It has to do with your thoughts. And you can do spiritual cleansing as well. Like, take a sea salt bath. It'll help ground energies that you don't want into your aura. Sea salt attracts abundance. Sea salt will just purify your etheric body and really make your soul feel a lot more good and better. I really wish I knew what the word was earlier. If I can, I'm going to type it out in the comment section, because it applied to the frequency thing, and I can't even remember the words now. It's 2 words. I'll type it out in the comment section. It's basically if you know the answer to this, because at least this will get you guys thinking. If you know the answer to what this is, type it out. But for example, like the example with a smoker, knowing it kills them, but they'll do it anyway and try to justify it. Don't do that with your beliefs. You want to change your reality. You want to change your life. You want to change different things about yourself to attract more of what you want. It does take sacrifice. And the key is, if you can do this for 9 days straight, you're going to notice a change. A change, whether you believe it or not, is going to happen if you actually change. So keep limiting beliefs. Like, try to confront them at a mind level. Don't let them spill out loud. Don't counter certain energies. Like, people will want to attract love into their life, but they'll say, I'm lonely, or they'll put some kind of bad energy into their auric field or an environment, and they just pretty much curse themselves because that's an energy you don't want. Versus you put an energy saying, I am not lonely, I am loved. I am feeling good, I'm feeling wonderful. Like, you guys, that's another way to increase your frequency. You guys need to up-talk yourself. So people are doing this throughout the whole day, not even knowing it. People will down-talk themselves. People will call themselves broke and sad and tired and stuff like that. No. Make it a habit when you're alone in your car. Be like, I'm doing good. My body feels good. My mind feels good. I feel like just put this out there. I feel like something good is coming to me. I don't know what it is. Something good is coming to me. Just get in the habit of doing that. Your frequency is going to skyrocket. I practice everything I preach, and it really does work. If you have any questions, guys, ask them in the comment section. Until then, I'll see you guys next time. Ciao.